Click for IB Biology. Here we're looking at the consequences of the loss of control of cell division through the mutation of proto-oncogenes and the formation of tumors. There's a blank PDF of this presentation down in the description, which you can annotate with your own notes as we go along. There's also at the end in the description a quick quiz, 10 questions that you can test your understanding of this part of the work. And then in the channel link, there's also an AI prompt that you can copy and paste into a chatbot of your choice, which will then lead you through a progressively more difficult multiple choice assessment. So let's take a look at the loss of control of cell division. So if we begin with the idea that there are some genes which are involved in the regulation of cell division. We call these proto-oncogenes, and that's a name given because if these genes become changed and mutated, then there is a loss of the cell division. But ordinarily, they're actually quite important in the regulation of the normal cell division, and indeed of suppressing any tumor formation that may occur. So we have proto-oncogenes. Now, if our proto-oncogene, which is regulating the cell division normally, if it becomes mutated, that would require the action of a mutagen. Now, mutagens take the form of chemicals or perhaps radiation, occasionally viruses. So any of these three items here can cause a genetic mutation to our proto-oncogene, and then it becomes known as an oncogene. And the oncogene is responsible for the formation of large cell structures where there's growth, unregulated growth, to form tumors. Now, tumors are of two kinds. There's the benign tumor and the malignant tumor. Now, benign tumors will remain as the cell division occurs. It is most likely that membranes will form around it and the structure will become increasingly large. But critically, it does not become invasive of other parts of the body. So hence why we call this benign. And largely these are not a threat to mortality unless they begin to cause pressure on other organs and tissue systems. A malignant tumor, on the other hand, has the capacity to spread. Let's take a look at that idea. The classic sequence of the development of a malignant tumor is that we would have the mutation occurring at stage 0 to normal tissue, and then progressively the cells will increase their cell mass by increasing the number of cells and indeed, of course, their cell size. And as this progresses, you can see from the diagram, then they begin to develop their own blood supply. After stage 2 and stage 3, they begin to develop fibrous outer structures like this. The blood supply becomes internal like this, much in the way of benign tumors. However, it's at the 4th stage that we have an issue. And this is because at the 4th stage, we have a phenomena called metastasis. And with metastasis, the tumor's competitiveness means that it's going to break up and cells will enter the bloodstream and spread to other parts of the body, where they will seed the development of other tumors which will also form this stage. This is what we call malignant tumors. It's the basis of cancers, and is a consequence of the loss of cell control as proto-oncogenes with their normal regulation become mutated into oncogenes. And of course, where this occurs in tissues associated with a high rate of cell division, we get very vigorous and invasive tumors forming. Links to the channel and to other playlists are now showing in front of you as we complete this part of the syllabus.